Hello, my name is Professor Jocelyn Millana, and this is Media 472 directing the short film for fall 2023. I apologize that I won't be meeting you on August 22nd. During this time, our normal time, 11 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. I am or will be currently commuting back to Missouri from filming my third feature film as director. We will normally meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays as I preference from 11 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. in Strong 150. If you need to schedule student meeting with me, I require appointment only um, in Craig 389. It's on the third floor, south side of the building, pink hallway. And here are my time availability for that. My preferred contact is email, jmillana@missouristate.edu. I will only check emails from Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., I think. Yeah. No, I think it's 8 p.m. If you send me an email within that timestamp, I will respond to your email as soon as possible. I can always cater to Zoom meetings. Of course, you give me a heads up if you would like to request an appointment that way, or you can possibly catch me before class or after class. I prefer most likely after class because normally before class, I'm prepping for your class. So overall, here's the syllabus, course description. So basically, this is uh, a directing class, an examination of the theoretical, historical, and practical aspects of film directing. Students will explore practical techniques for successful script/scene analysis, visualization, collaboration with cast and crew, varied talent, and set management. So this is going to be a preference on communication as the director, communication to the writer. We're not going to be talking about director/writer. We're talking about separate roles. Director and writer are two different things. We're going to be talking about their relationship, not just with cast and crew, but also with producers, executive producers, clients, investors, post-production people, from graphics to special visual effects to sound mixers to ADR artists to and more specifics, everyone involved in the camera department, especially DP, etc. This course will provide an environment in which students can collaborate. I'll always preference the term collaborate on a series of increasingly complex scene building projects, free of the pressure that comes with learning how to direct on our program's bigger scale capstone projects. So we are not going to produce a short film in this class. So the end project will be well, overall throughout the semester, you will choose a 3 to 5 minutes original scene that either you wrote or someone else with permission has wrote, and we will dissect every exercise assignment throughout the whole semester, 16 weeks of it. And by the end of the semester, we will film the talent of your chosen scene and present it at the end of the semester. So moving along, there is a required textbook. It's Directing Actors by Judith Weston. This is I know there's like more updated editions, which is okay to get. You can also get this on Amazon or Kindle. But this is the book right here. Okay, and if you get an updated edition, That's okay. I'll just preference the chapters. But if you do end up getting a different edition, just always require the specific chapters from me for the assignments. Here's another book. It's called Directing Film Techniques and Aesthetics. I am not requiring you to purchase this book, but I will help y'all out and scan certain pages. I know this book costs over $100, but it's worth the money if you are an aspiring director. But this book is required. All right. Let's see. There will be chance to you have access to basic cameras. Like I think we still have the basic one, like DSLR cameras for this class. The task camcorders. You aren't required to utilize the school equipment. If you want to utilize your own cameras, by all means, you're allowed to. I'm not going to stop you. Let's see, I'm just going to highlight the more important stuff. There's absolutely no drinking or eating in strong 150. All right. Communication expectations, please use only your MSU email when sending email correspondence to me in this course. I will not open any Yahoo or Hotmail accounts just to avoid any spam. So student success and inclusivity. We at MSU are committed to your success in the creation of an environment where all students are welcome. As a community of learners, we acknowledge the value in the engagement and exchange of ideas with individuals whose backgrounds may be different than our own. So if you struggle with trying to be successful in this class, there are other resources here. Disability Resource Center, Counseling Center on campus, Multicultural Center, and go see your academic advisor. All you have to do is just go onto the Missouri State homepage, and in the search engine, type one of these and click OK. And then it will lead you to the specific landing page of the resource, guiding you to where each one of these are located on campus. So here's a religious accommodation statement. Just let me know if you have any issues ahead of time in regards to the school calendar, in regards to assignments, and I will accommodate. Statement of non-discrimination. MSU is an equal opportunity affirmative action institution and maintains a grievance procedure available to any person who believes he or she has been discriminated against. So we are a liberal arts university, and normally there's no tolerance of discrimination in our school. Statement on mental health and stress management. Y'all are not just students, you all are humans. Some of you are on scholarship, athletes, have work lives, family lives, just outside lives. So try to balance your work life, school situation. And if you feel overwhelmed, talk to someone, talk to your advisor, go to the counseling center on campus. That's free for students. And then here is a statement on suicide prevention. Please talk to somebody. If it doesn't have to be faculty, it doesn't have to be me. Just talk to somebody and get the appropriate help. Statement of academic dishonesty. Plagiarism is not tolerated. Okay, there will be let's see, Oh, well, just there might be possibilities where there might be opportunity for extra credit, like writing papers and stuff like that. So this may lead into what my statement on note on artificial intelligence. I will read this. Any work written, developed, created, or inspired by artificial intelligence, also known as AI, is considered plagiarism and will not be tolerated. While the ever-changing and exciting new developments with AI will find their place in our workforces and personal lives, in the realm of education and learning, this kind of technology does not belong. This is because the use of AI robs us all of the opportunity to learn from our experiences and from each other, to play with our creative freedoms, to problem solve, and to contribute our ideas in authentic ways. In a nutshell, college is a place for learning, and this class is specifically a space for learning how to improve our writing. AI simply cannot do that learning for us. So MSU has we have developed certain AI anti software where we can detect if artificial intelligence has been used. So be careful, because there is this academic integrity policy along with a statement of academic dishonesty. So if you are caught, you will be reported to the dean of students, the department head, most likely lose your scholarship, get suspended, or even expelled. And that's on your transcript. Dropping a class is your responsibility. If you feel like you need to drop the class for any apparent reason, do so before the second week of school. So financial aid doesn't, it doesn't cost you anything. You have to report it to the dropping of the class to your registrar's office. University policies here. This purpose of the university syllabus policy statements is to support teaching and learning on the MSU campus. The established policies are in place to ensure that students, faculty, and staff may pursue academic endeavors with a few obstacles as possible. So this is why we have this, all the statements are required. Copyright and fair use statement, I might be screening clips from previous or, existing commercial television show streamers, films, just to make clear of the objective of the lesson or the assignment. So, but if you wish to use any copyrighted material from this course for purposes of your own that go beyond fair use, you must obtain express permission from the copyright owner. So at the end where we produce an edited version of your scene, if you incorporate music, it has to be copyright free, okay? Unless you have permission, again, from the owner of the music. Statement of flexibility, my office hours and time change, like class scheduling, I try to keep it on point, but sometimes we'll have guest artists, guest filmmakers, or maybe, I'm hoping I won't ever be ill, that it will take away from the calendar scheduled meeting of time with us. Or, sometimes there could be another ice storm, so we have to be very flexible with the schedule, and I'll cater as much in advance notice if, at all possibility if that happens with you, the students. Me being a faculty member, I am a required Title IX policy reporter. If you are in immediate danger, call 911 immediately. If you are experiencing sexual assault, domestic violence, or stalking, please reach out to the Title IX office and they will connect you to the resource, okay? And there's this other information on here. Statement on cultural competence. We are filmmakers, aka artists. We have to, accept that there's different perspectives in the classroom and beyond. People are brought up in different religions, beliefs, um, different parts of the world, politics, and everything. This is a university, so we have to respect everyone and collaboration. That's part of collaboration, because when you put a group of diverse people and minds in the same room working on the same project, it's a beautiful thing in the end. All right. So again, my mission as a faculty member, as a professor, and as a filmmaker is diversity and inclusion. And I'll try to implement and encourage projects moving on, not just in this class and other classes of mine, for trying to make themes or stories, be very open to the concept of diversity and inclusion. Let's see here. Okay, we meet in Strong 150, and if during our class sessions, if there happens to be an emergency like tornado situation going on, or storm, we have to evacuate. We evacuate in the hallway and then go to across the hallway where there's the stairs leading down to the basement, and then we filter inside one of the classes and or the hallway itself for safety purposes. And there's that. Statement on late assignments. I expect assignments to be submitted on time. We are in the industry of deliverables are serious deadlines. Late assignments will be automatically deducted 2 points for each school day they are late. Note, if the assignment is an hour late, it will be considered a day late. The max days a late assignment will be accepted as only 2 days. After that, the student will receive a 0. And if I'm very generous usually in regards to extra credit, but students can't participate in extra credit if they miss 2 assignments or more. All right. If you can't do the regular credit, there's no, it's just my rule. All right. Let's see. So moving on here, there will be international director presentation. I will assign y'all each student specific dates for that. That will be, present a 5-minute clip of a specific director of your choice, type out a 2-page paper, and do a brief synopsis oral presentation of the techniques and a bio, resume, influences, etc., here that we will learn within the semester. But that's like, it doesn't, these papers and presentations aren't really due until maybe, I think, in October, but don't quote me on that. I'm just like trying to remember off that how I schedule this, but I'll talk to you more about this in person when we meet on Thursday, the 24th in class. And then there will be, other than the director presentation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 assignments that will be due on blogs every week. And then at the end of each main assignment here, I require peer evaluations, constructive feedback, anonymous constructive feedback based on the assignment's objectives. So that's worth 100 points, and that's not really due until the end of the semester. Active participation is not just showing up to class, but actually participating in constructive feedback, group presentations, group exercises. Okay, this is a directing class, so I'll have some sort of workshops and exercises. Okay, so so there's 29 class days in attendance, worth 50 points each. So that's 14 1,450 points total. And then there's going to be 16 blogs. I'll talk to you about that as more on Thursday the 24th. And those blogs are just weekly based on the weekly lectures and exercises. So here's grading criteria. You can read that. Deadlines. I talked about that. Talked about required texts, and I should I'll on the first in-person meeting, I will show you this book, but again, that's not that, but but here's other required material that I encourage you to as industry professionals, and I treat filmmakers, student filmmakers that are aspiring to be industry professionals as professionals, so yeah, you can find these online, or if you go to Barnes and Noble, the magazine section. Yeah, just check them out. That's where you find job opportunities, agencies, agents, productions that are currently, going on in present moment. Required material, you can read that. If you do choose to use any Canon 70D camera packages, or Zoom Tascam recorders, you are required to provide your own 10 speed SDHC card. Okay. Excuse me. And then there's attendance. I talked about extra credit, workload, responsibility. If you have a job, you will need to plan your work schedule around this course. We all understand how important it is for you to work, but you are in college and must adhere to the priorities that being in college demand to be successful while here as a student. All right, and then here is the upcoming, projects and stuff, and I will post up I'm going to post up a part of the lecture here, but then continue and just add on to the lecture on August 24th, but check out for that assignment soon. All right, thank you.